Well, good morning, everybody. I know you are having a rough morning, just like I am, and the rest of the 49er faithful out there, after the San Francisco 49ers lost to the Vikings in a pretty embarrassing fashion on Monday Night Football. But the main reason why I want to talk about is I just want to summarize the main three reasons why the San Francisco 49ers lost last night when they shouldn't have. And I think the positives to take away from it is that some of these things that we're going to talk about are correctable. So that's good. But for right now, it's not good because they didn't do it and they lost the game as a result. And now we have to worry about playoff implications and seeding down the line. That's one of the reasons why we wanted to win this game. But let's go with one of the first reasons why the San Francisco 49ers lost this game. It all comes down to missed opportunities, man. In this league, opportunities are few and far between, and the 49ers did not take advantage, and it ultimately came back to bite them. You had effectively a 10-point swing. You had the interception turn touchdown right before the halftime, and then you had the Jake Moody missed kick. So that's 3 points that you leave off the board, and then you have effectively a 7-point swing going from a potential interception to a touchdown to end the half. So, and ultimately, those two plays are huge impacts on the game because, as we saw, the 49ers, let's say they get that kick by Moody. They only need to kick a field goal to win the game at the end, not score a touchdown. So that played, obviously, a big-time role in the San Francisco 49ers' loss against the Minnesota Vikings. Not only that, but so that's one, missed opportunities. Two, turnovers. Obviously, we know what it is. This is a league that if you turn over the football, there's a good chance that you're going to find yourself in the L column at the end of the game. San Francisco 49ers had two crucial turnovers at the end of the game. And as we know, Brock Purdy, the one to Juwan Jennings over the middle, not good. And then the one over the middle to Ray McLeod, really not good. One of his poorest decisions I've seen him make in his career with the 49ers. It just wasn't typical of him. He had a lot of other options to live to play another down, and he opted to throw it kind of into the middle in a jump ball situation with Ray McLeod, and ultimately got picked off. So, not great. But obviously you can limit turnovers in games, and that will put you in favorable positions to win games moving forward. You got to take care of the football. It's Brock Purdy's first ever 2-interception game. So the hope is that doesn't become a consistent thing with Brock Purdy. And number three, I think what has been a concern for me is the lack of pass rush. The lack of pass rush has been on my radar for about a month now. And, I know a lot of the focus shifts to Nick Bosa because he's not getting the sack production. He's not getting the stats that we would come to see from the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, a guy who signed a massive contract, all that type of stuff. But I really think a lot of it boils down to who's also rushing on the opposite side of him. I think the 49ers need to bolster their defensive line. I know a lot of some people don't agree with that notion. I know this because I've been talking about it for a while now. But I think it was evident this last night against the Vikings that the 49ers need help. They need speed. That's what it comes down to. They need a speed rush. Because combined with their coverage and the way they're playing coverage, they don't match well. They don't align well. The lack of pass rush on top of some of the softer zones that they play and things like that, to me, it doesn't feel like it meshes well. I feel like if you really want to play a high to low type defense, keep everything in front, don't give up explosives, just keep everything manageable. I understand that route of thinking and the way of going about it, but when a team is, dropping big throws on you, big plays, Kirk Cousins has all the time in the world to go downfield with the football. It becomes apparent that you need more help. You need to generate more of a pass rush. And right now, San Francisco 49ers just aren't doing it. And so those are my three things that I think are the reasons why the 49ers lost the game. Obviously, turnovers. Obviously, you have to get after the quarterback. That's just what you have to do, and you have to take advantage of opportunities. It's that simple. You do just a couple things differently. That whole game and the whole complexion of that game looks different. So it's a tough loss. I'm in Minnesota. I'm about to head back to the Bay. It's going to be a long flight. I'm going to try to break down the tape on the flight, but boy, just wanted to summarize my thoughts. 3 reasons why the San Francisco 49ers lost against the Vikings in prime time. Don't want to make it a trend. We lose to the Bengals. That's 3 in a row heading into the bye, and that is no good. So the 49ers need to figure this out and figure it out quickly. Fred Warner called the Bengals game a must-win, and I fully agree. What do you think? Do you agree with my 3 reasons of why the San Francisco 49ers lost? If you have different reasons or your top 3, I would love to see your top 3 reasons why the San Francisco 49ers lost to the Minnesota Vikings. So drop those in the comments below. And just scheduling kind of update and stuff like that. So like I said, I'll be flying today. Normally we do film breakdowns on the channel and all that type of stuff. So we'll have to see what content is looking like for today. But I would say on Wednesday, we are going to get back to normal and turn the page here towards the Bengals before 49ers head into the bye. 5-2, fall behind the Eagles. Not ideal, but as always, smash that like button and make sure to follow for more updates.